Hey guys, check it out. What I got here is one of the new Mission First Tactical 30 round magazines. These are a PMAG clone. Why try it when I can just buy a PMAG? Well, these were $7 at Academy Sports, and PMAG, $13-14. So for $7, if I can buy a good magazine locally, I'll take it. That's usually internet price. Let's try it out real quick and see how it does. So I've got 3 rounds in here. Let's see if the bolt will lock back, no problem. I've got right here a PMAG and the MTF. Since the logical comparison is a PMAG, we're going to see how these magazines do when they shoot dirty ammo. That's about 20 rounds right there. Load 10 into each. See if it matters. Here's the MTF first. And these rounds are going in here pretty tight. Yeah, I'm going to be surprised if this mag fires. I'm basically forcing these rounds in, but we'll see. That's 10. There's one more round down there. Here it is. Alright, so initial impressions. I had to force them into the MTF. The PMAG, they slid in just fine. Let's try the MTF first. It chambered around just fine. Next round did not go in. I'll take a picture of that just in case it doesn't turn up on this camera. So let me clear the malfunction. And let's give it another go. So, one malfunction for the MTF. Here's the PMAG. I started with a closed bolt on the MTF, so I'll start with a closed bolt on the PMAG. Am I even in the camera? Let me look. Alright, so PMAG worked just fine. I tried to reload this mag, still couldn't. Just with the residual dust and dirt, the rounds just started binding up after about 15 rounds. So it looks like we'll have to break it down. And try to get some of that out of there. There we go. So after cleaning it out, this thing is still pretty tight. Just trying to load 30 back into it. Oh man, I don't know how many in here, probably about 15, 20. Alright, so that's 30 rounds and more force than I've ever had to use just to cram them in there. So let's see after I dust this thing out if it still works. Nope. Bolt made it back. Couldn't strip a round off. This time I will remember to take a picture. I'm just going to take a picture of it right now. And as far as is it the rifle? Well, I've had this rifle for years and put about 10,000 rounds through it. So, no. Not the rifle. Still not able to strip a round off. And that one's nose dived into the feed ramps. So check it out. I'm back at the house. I've cleaned off the Mission First Tactical magazine. I took the base plate off, washed it out with water, got all the dust out of there. This thing is still very, very rough. Spring barely has enough power to push those up with a little help from me. It's got about 20 rounds in here. I want to say that the inside of this magazine scratched up, and this magazine might be dead. I'm going to go out and shoot next week. We'll see how it goes. Here's the PMAG. I have not touched the PMAG. It is still dirty. Not a problem with the PMAG.